Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while and we've been off of this platform for a really long time, so today I wanted to pop in and let you guys know where we've been, why we've been away, and just give you guys a general update as to what's going on with us. So stay tuned, continue watching if you want to keep up with what we've been doing. Okay, so before I start, the first thing I wanted to say is that this channel is about honesty, about it's kind of about the truth. It's not kind of, it's about the truth. So it's supposed to cover our journey from where we started from to where we are right now, just work wise, just being a really young couple who had a kid early, just getting our shit together. It's supposed to be like a video diary, right? So it follows us through the years from what we've been doing to where we are. We have not been able to upload the way that we should have been. It's been really crazy, but what I'm trying to explain is that it's supposed to be a channel wherein you're supposed to understand that, okay, these guys hustle, these guys work hard, this is their story. It's supposed to be inspiring. It's supposed to be it's supposed to fill you with like drive, you know. Okay, we want to work hard, we want to get our shit together, okay, we want to wake up early, we want to push through today. So I first of all want to apologize for not putting out the content, because it's not as if we didn't record the content. Did we put it out? We didn't put it out, and I know like a lot of you have been talking to me on Instagram, on Twitter, have horrible amounts of messages on Facebook, and I just want to say I'm really sorry for not keeping my promise or responding to a lot of those messages, just because I feel like I got overwhelmed with work and everything. So this update video is just to let you guys know and remind you what the channel is about, and just talk about why we haven't been uploading. So last year was a crazy year. Crazy in the sense that we went through so many work changes, from office settings, factory settings, like the amount, trying to sort out the keep out of the wardrobe and the amount of workers, the way the company, my battery ran out, so I had to go and get another one really quickly. So I was saying something about how the organization was crazy last year. We had to switch up. So the thing is, so I've gone from starting this out of my one-bedroom apartment in Lekki. I had my tailors in there with me and Eric and Caleb. I've moved out of my apartment, moved to a storage location. I've seen that, okay, what happened, this was I think 2016. What happened was I opened my store, set everything up, and I had about 2 tailors only. And so my stuff is designed by me and created by me in Lagos. So I source all my stuff, and then the tailors get them done, you know. It's like made by people of wardrobe in Nigeria, and I oversee basically everything. So 2016 was a really hard year for me, in the sense that in Nigeria, being a creative, it's really hard to keep up with certain things. So I'm running after lights, I'm running after generators, I'm running after crazy tailors, which is a whole other story time. Running after crazy tailors, running after clients. My landlady at the store was an entire nightmare. There's service charges, there's a lot of stuff that being a growing creative / designer, it's hard to keep up with, if you get what I mean. So 2016, I opened the store. It was cute. I had all my products in there, and then I started realizing that I didn't have enough supply for my demand, which is gonna lead to just not meeting up with orders, just an avalanche of catastrophe. Let me just put it in short terms. It was a disaster, because I'm running after like being a mom. I was also a new wife at that time. My dad is sick, which is another bullet point in this gist. So 2016 was a changing point for me. I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown, and then I took some time off. I came back in, I went to Canada. I came back in, I think I left 2017, came back in 2018. In 2018, I started my factory back. And so what I did is I didn't want a storefront. I just wanted to sort out the factory part, the office part, how things were run, make sure that I had the supply for the demand that I know will always come. Because if you have something, I mean, people are always gonna want it. I already had the demand, the how to sort out my demand on lock. Like, that wasn't a problem for me. So we set up a factory. I got loads of machines because I had only 2 in 2016, and I'm talking about having like 20 orders a day in 2016, and I had only 2 tailors. So that was crazy. So obviously there's this newfound success. Everyone is wearing my stuff in magazines, the music videos. There's like a weird balance, and because I don't have anyone, I'm not following anyone. Going to school is different from the actual application of doing stuff as well, so that wasn't helping. I needed to, chill. So when I went to Canada, I did a few courses, taught myself a few things, and came back and was like, okay, you know what, we're gonna do the factory first, and the website, and then everything else, if you want a storefront, whatever that is, it'll come afterwards. It wasn't an important thing in the beginning. So we've been really slow. I had to slow down for the past 4 months of 2019 and a few months in 2020, and that was just to be honest, I put everything under one umbrella. It was painful, it was crazy. It was crazy, and it was very painful for me, going through trying to help out a parent, and just all my baggage from my childhood, additional baggage, being in if you have a traumatizing childhood and you have to go back into that kind of situation, it's like more trauma. So it was just a lot. And so fashion wise, I kind of slowed down. I didn't add much to the site. I just kept selling what was already on there. I didn't drop a lot of new things. And then you have a creative block, and let's bear in mind that the last 4 months is when I had to slow down and kind of, it was like I was paying little to no attention to my business. But before that, like, I'm already still in the situation all the time, like helping them with arrangements to go to see doctors, all the appointments, just helping them. I'm already it's a daily situation for me on the phone. I'm always in that situation, so it was kind of distracting for me. So based on that, I wasn't really doing much, except that was all I was focused on, making sure that my dad's okay, my mom is okay, because if you're taking care of someone who's been ill for a long time, that's kind of where your focus shifts to, or you're concerned about the person. Like, I'm concerned about the primary caregiver, so I was very concerned about that. So that's where my focus kind of was for a really long time. And then so everything kind of spiraled in December. It just spiraled into just pure madness for me. And then I had a chat with one of my uncles, and he said to me, look, you can help people all that you want, right? But how are you? What are you doing for yourself? Like, are you ever looking at yourself at any point in time of this entire discussion, or what's going on? You're a mom, you're married, you have your own company that's doing really well, but you're deep in this situation. How are you coping? And that kind of helped me to look at myself in the mirror and say, you know what, I don't know the word to use for this, the word to use for how much pain I was in. So he's like, you are losing yourself, basically. And there's a lot of emotional trauma in Nigerian homes, emotional trauma, blackmail. So I had all of that. I had every single red flag. I had this at home. This is what I was going through. in Port Harcourt. So he said basically you need to realize that, okay, this is what I can give and this is what I can hold on to. There needs to be some sort of balance. There should be, or it's not just for parents, friends, husbands, whatever it is. He basically was just saying you need to find a place where you can still be yourself, find yourself, and not lose out. Not where you can't pour from an empty cup. Basically, you need to find a way to balance things so that you're not, when you at the end of the situation, there's no, like, Michelle isn't also just in her own, like, we've lost Michelle too, or whatever it is. He's like, you need to find a fucking balance. So that's what I try to do. I'm still trying to do that. I'm still trying to get back to myself, get my shit together. After he said that to me about the ending of December, I tried to get back into work. I go back into work. And just kind of slowed things down a little bit, took a break, and that's where then the whole coronavirus thing started, and that's where we are right now. You guys have to get used to seeing me alone sometimes, and Eric might not be here all the time because he's really busy, and our schedules are the other way around. I work the entire day and he works the entire night, so he might not be here all the time, but he'll be in the vlogs. His schedule is crazy, and that's why you haven't seen him. That's a period. We're just really busy. We were really busy music-wise, fashion-wise, and it was crazy. And that's the only reason why we haven't been able to upload. That's why we haven't been on YouTube. But we'll be on YouTube now because it's really important to me to be able to look back at the journey and see, oh my god, because we literally came from absolutely nothing. We had like little to no help. We did a lot of this with just us and God, and so it's really important to me, very important to me, and especially with being going through what I went through, it's important to me to be able to count my blessings, look back on my memories, and just have a good time in life, you know, take things easy, and just, it shouldn't be that deep. So that's my little update, you guys. I hope that made sense and I wasn't just rambling. I just really wanted to come on here and talk about why we've been gone, because it's not something that I can kind of ignore. Yeah, so that's why we've been gone. We're not gonna go again, hopefully. We're not gonna go again. Alright, so in conclusion, this video is basically an update / an apology. We're really sorry for ghosting on you guys. We will not be doing that again. If you forgive us, like this video and subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can see when we drop new content, which will be a lot because we already have like so much content. Like, come on, we're gonna drop that. We have like vlogs from last year which are a little crazy. If you guys would want to see if you want to see footage from last year, let us know, we'll put it in. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.